Oh god, that was cringe. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. Now I have to kill myself. Damn. Why is it that my thing is always freaking dirty? Maybe it's just the light. I guess it's just the light. I'm wearing a hat because I was having a horrible hair day. And that's all you need to know. What am I even going to talk about today? Well, I just went to a little street fair with my friend. It was fun. It was chill. We just walked. Like, that's it. There was like a bunch of stuff. A bunch of food stuff. I love food, okay? But like America has a problem. Do 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 do. Okay, shut the fuck up. Like, shut up. Be regular. America has a problem. You guys, the things I was seeing, like chocolate deep fried potato chips, chocolate deep fried rainbow cookie, like, guys, you're not actually eating that, right? Like, no one's actually eating that, right? You're gonna get yourself killed. Don't eat that shit. Like, take a bite. But that's not for an entire person, okay? That's to be shared with, like, a party. That's one bite. One bite. You're gonna get your fucking arteries clogged. Stop it. Like, it's crazy. The things that I was seeing, and none of it, there was nothing, like, anything healthy. Like, I hate to be that person where it's like, is there a vegan option? Is there a vegetarian option? There was nothing like that. No gluten-free, nothing that was, like, health conscious. I am health conscious. I say as I drink a Diet Coke. But, like, that doesn't count. A Diet Coke doesn't count. Come on. You know what I'm talking about. Diet Coke, that's water. That's water. What are you talking about? But even then, I balance it out. I have a whole thing of water right here, and I have another thing of water right here. Like, it balanced. But I was just a little disappointed. Because even if I wanted to get something, there was nothing that I would have felt okay eating. Anyways, that was just a little... That's just my tweak. We need to, like, have something else. I don't know. What would I have wanted? I would have loved frozen yogurt. I love frozen yogurt. Oh my god. And I know frozen yogurt isn't, like, healthy, but it's not, like, deep fried, chocolate covered fucking rainbow cookie. That's crazy. A deep fried, chocolate covered cookie. Deep fried, chocolate covered cookie. A cookie already is, like, that's, you know, that's good. Have a cookie. But then you deep fry it is crazy. And then you put cover it in chocolate. Chocolate covered potato chips. There was, like, chocolate covered Oreo sandwich. What the hell is an Oreo sandwich? I don't know, but that I do want to try. I would. Anyway. And I love food, okay? I was talking about crumble cookie in the last video, and I was saying how, like, don't go make a crumble cookie review and then complain that it's too sweet, because that's annoying. But, like, it's just... Like, maybe if it was an entire street fair, and the whole street was just, like, places like this. Like, places that had these chocolate-covered, deep-fried fucking all this deep-fried empanada. Like, what the hell? Why is everything deep-fried? Whatever. I hate fried stuff. I don't like fried food at all. I feel horrible after eating it. Like, it's not even that enjoyable to me. I don't like the taste enough to, like, put myself through it, because after I eat something that's fried, I feel like crap. Like, everyone loves Zeppelis and, like, fried Oreos. Can't do it. I can't. I'm more of, like, an ice cream girl. I love ice cream. I really do. I also really like cookies. I love a warm cookie. Oh my god, I love a warm cookie. That's why I like crumble cookie. And I like all the cookie places that are coming up. Which, by the way, that was last year, where it was, like, the cookie craze. Everybody had these cookie places popping up. And now I feel like it's dying down. I'm seeing a lot about donuts now. Can we bring it back to frozen yogurt, please? Frozen yogurt was the best thing that could have ever happened to the world. Like, what do you mean you go into a place, there's so many flavored options, and then you get to make it yourself? That is so fun. It's not just eating it, but it's an experience. You get to be an artist. You can try whatever you want. It's amazing. And the free samples, too. Come on. Swirls and Twirls. Did everybody have Swirls and Twirls? Was that like the universal frozen yogurt place? For me, that was it. Swirls and Twirls. There was like multiple frozen yogurt places in my town, which is a small town. Like physically, but not really population wise. It's very crowded. But like there were multiple frozen yogurt places in my town, and then all of a sudden they all shut down. And now the closest frozen yogurt place is like 30 minutes away. I'm not driving 30 minutes for frozen yogurt. Like, I'm not. Which, like, whatever. If there was one that was like 5 minutes from me still today, and I had a car, like, because back then I was like 10, I didn't have a car, and I wasn't walking there, because it's too far of a walk. It's a close drive, but it's too far of a walk. Anyways, if there was a place that was 5 minutes away from me now, and I could drive, oh my god, I would be there all the time, which I guess it's a good thing that I can't. I just love frozen yogurt. I love it. Whatever. Because I love yogurt in general. I am a yogurt fanatic, I guess. I love it when it makes me twitch. Oh my gosh, I wanted to talk about how it's so fun being able to be a bunch of different things at once. Let me explain myself. I mean, I can be awkward and like not terrible. I can be awkward and like timid and unsure one day, and then the very next day I can be confident, I can be sure of myself and charming, adventurous the very next day. And it's like the duality of women, the duality of humans is pretty awesome. Because literally yesterday I was like, oh my fucking god, if I don't kill myself now, then that was a joke. I would never kill myself. I would never ever kill myself, okay? I will never kill myself. So if I ever kill myself, I didn't kill myself, okay? Not that I think that anybody's after me or anything like that, but it's just in case. You never know. It's like, what is she saying? But damn, I'm thirsty. Sorry. I have a chugging issue. So I'm trying to sip, because when I chug like a bunch of water, then all of a sudden I have to pee really bad, and then like I have to pee really bad, and it's just sudden, and it sucks. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know. I just think I could be quiet and introspective, but then I could also go out and I could party and I could have fun and I could dance and like let loose, and I love that. And I could read, or I could color, I could just do so many different things. Like, there's no limitations. Just because people say one thing doesn't mean you have to be that. Does that make sense? I don't know. I want to go on Pinterest really quick and like look some stuff up. I love Amy Winehouse so much. I was just listening to her songs in the car, and so she's stuck in my head right now. I love going on Pinterest and looking up like questions to get to know someone. I used to like sit in my room and just answer all these questions, like just in my head. They're just random questions, like what's your biggest passion in life, like blah 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 blah. How do you describe your ideal day? Blah 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 blah. Blah. Okay, so I'm gonna answer some of them because that's fun to me. Like that's how I have fun. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait. These questions are like kind of deep and they make you think. So annoying. Sometimes it's annoying. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do I want to answer that question? How old will I be in 5 years, even? I'll be so young. I have so much time. Wow. For some reason, I always think I'm older than I am. I literally think I'm like 30. And I take myself so seriously, it's not even funny. Like, girl, crack a joke. Be playful. Like, I don't know why I take myself so seriously. I think it might be because I grew up around older people. I don't know. When I looked at the time, it just said 11:11. So, um, ugh, these questions are like bothering me. They're good questions, but I just don't feel like answering it. I want like not crazy stuff right now. First thing you notice about a person. I think the first thing I notice about a person is their height. Yeah. Yeah. I always look at people's height. No, yeah. No. Yeah. Cuz like I love when people are taller than me because I just was always I'm not super tall. I'm like 5'7", but in school I was always really tall. Like oh my gosh. There are so many pictures of me when I was in elementary school and I'm just like towering over my friends at the time. Like so I hated that. I hated being tall. I hated it. And I always stood out. I did not like sticking out at all. I hated it. I wanted to be short so bad. And if you like look in some of the pictures, I'm like bending, trying to be their height. But it's like, girl, we all know. And we could see that you were bending. Like, you're not fooling anybody right now. So I love when people are taller than me because I just feel little. And I like to feel little. Is it so wrong to want to be little? Like, fuck, I kind of like it. But then if somebody's shorter than me, I feel huge. Like, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm tall, I'm a giant. Or you're just really small. Most of the time, I feel like people are the same height as me, though. But I always note that, how I feel standing next to somebody. Yeah. And then after that, I would say probably their hair. Or eyes. It goes height, eyes, hair, or height, hair, eyes. That's the big three right there. What's my favorite movie? I've always said The Perks of Being a Wallflower because literally I was Charlie. I was so Charlie in high school. It's not even funny. I love Charlie. I love Charlie so bad. Like, that's my baby. He's mine, you know? Oh, I love that movie. And I love Patrick. And I love Sam. Like, I love those characters so much. And when I read that book, like, it just changed me. And I felt so seen. So, I think that's my all-time favorite movie ever. I haven't watched it in a little bit, and I haven't read the book in a little bit, but it sticks with me. And I definitely want to get a tattoo for that so bad. Oh my god, I love that movie. I haven't thought about it in a while because it is like a part of my life where I'm like, wouldn't want to go back. So I don't really think about anything I did back then. But I guess it's good to reflect sometimes, and that is definitely my favorite movie. And probably the next question is my favorite book, so I'd say it's probably my favorite book also. But there is another book that I like, Mary Jane. I can't remember who wrote it. Let me look it up. Mary Jane. I think it's by like, yes, Jessica and Anya Blau. I don't know, but it's like a coming of age, and it's this young girl. She's like maybe 15. I don't remember. She's 15, and she babysits for this couple, and it's like he's a rock star, and then the wife is like a rock star's wife, and they're so cool, and it's so fun. It's just a fun coming of age, and it's feel good. Ugh, it's so good. I definitely suggest reading that. I read that last summer, and it was just so good. I got really into it. Actually, I might reread that. Oh my gosh, I also love Just Kids by Patti Smith. That book is so good. I love Patti Smith. I want to read, that's the only book I've read by Patti Smith, but I want to read M Train. I think that's what it's called. And I think she has another one called Devotion. I don't know. But I have so many Patti Smith books that are on my TBR. I had asked for them for Christmas, but my mom was like I couldn't find them anywhere. Oh, sorry. I mean Santa. Santa couldn't find them. Oh, also the book I'm reading right now, Secret History, is super good. I think I'm going to reread. I said this in the other video, but I'm gonna reread it as soon as I finish it, I think. Yeah. Okay. God, these questions. Unboring questions. Okay. These questions are stupid. One of these is just, why are you still friends with me? Why are you still friends with me? Huh? Don't be mad at me, 'cause you're pushing 30. What's my zodiac sign? I'm an Aquarius. I want to say my big three, but apparently you're not supposed to share that because then people could like track down where you live. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck, so I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say you know what? Let me just give you my whole chart. I'm an Aquarius sun, Libra rising, Scorpio moon, Pisces, Venus, and Mercury, and I'm a Capricorn Mars. And Saturn in Leo. I think my Neptune is in Aquarius. Saturn in Leo, 11th house. Okay, should I be sharing this or am I like doxing myself? I don't really know. I'm just getting really into astrology, so I really like astrology. I've always kind of been into astrology. Like I've always believed in astrology, and actually I will fight with people who say they don't believe in astrology because there's nothing to believe in. It's just whether you are educated in it or not, because that bothers me so bad. What do you mean you don't believe in astrology? That's like saying you don't believe in air. You don't believe in breathing? I'll fight. Like, I will fight. But also, it's just because I don't know. So I have to... It's so hard to have patience. You know what? I actually woke up in the middle of the night last night. It was like 2 a.m. And I just heard patience. Patience. Have patience. And I was like, damn. I really don't have patience. It was like... I think it was God. I think that was God. I woke up in the middle of the night, randomly, and just heard, have patience. Was that God? Loki, was that God? It's so annoying to have patience with people, and with yourself, and with the world. Like, I don't want to wait. Ugh. I don't want to wait. I want it now. I want it now. But whatever. What's 3 things you love? Diet Coke, books, and podcasts. Those are just random things. Of course, my family. That's the boring answer. What's my favorite food? I always say chicken fingers and french fries because give me a plate of chicken fingers and french fries and I'm gonna always be happy. But, like, let me actually think about what my favorite food is for a second. I love buttered chicken and garlic naan. So much. Oh my god. So much. I love garlic naan. I love plantains, too. I love, I really like broccoli, like roasted broccoli. Ooh. Love sweet potatoes. How did I just forget almost? Sweet potatoes are my all-time favorite thing that is on this fucking earth. I love sweet potatoes. I have sweet potatoes way too much. Apparently you're not supposed to eat them every day. Oops. They're so satisfying to me. I'm a texture girl. And the texture of sweet potatoes, like, yeah. But the way that I do it, you make a sweet potato, and then you put, like, a nut butter. I put almond butter, and then, cinnamon and maple syrup. It is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Candied sweet potatoes, too, like, with marshmallows. So good. Cute. You could do so much with sweet potatoes. You could do so much with potatoes in general. I love potatoes. They're really good. They're really, really good. Okay, who's my celebrity crush? I have so many, actually. You know what? I have a whole Pinterest board that's just celebrities that I've once had a crush on or still do. So let's look at it. Where is it? It's called Need That. Mike Feist. I do love Mike Feist. Oh my gosh, Toa Bird. Come on. Oh my gosh, I had a whole Julian Baker phase too. I'm not really into celebrities as much as I used to be. I used to be really into them. God, I love Iowa Edabury. Don't be mad at me, 'cause you're pushing 30. Oh my gosh, Pedro Pascal, always. Hello, Pedro Pascal. Who else? Oh my gosh, Heath Ledger. Yeah. I do have Timothée Chalamet too in here. Logan Lerman. I think Logan Lerman is like my all-time favorite celebrity crush. Because he's just so... Sorry. Like, what? He's so ethereal. He's so... And, like, he's Charlie, too. So, naturally. Girl. Hello? Isn't it true that, like, psychology, where it's like you're attracted to people who kind of look like you? Because we have very similar features. Also Bella Hadid, but I want to be her best friend. I don't want to really date her. I mean, I wouldn't pass the option. I mean, what? I wouldn't pass it up. Oh my god, Zendaya always, too. Like, hello? Don't be mad at me, 'cause you're pushing 30. I used to be obsessed with Chris Evans. Like, obsessed. And I understand. Megan Thee Stallion. No, Megan Thee Stallion. No, Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. That's the answer. Megan Thee Stallion. And I was Doja Cat. I was obsessed with Doja Cat, but now she's just like, I'm like, girl, it's so hard to defend her. It's so hard to be Doja Cat fan. Cause like, what are you doing? Why do you act like? Why do you keep getting yourself in these situations? Alright, I'm gonna answer one more question. And then I'm gonna go. Don't be mad at me. I'm pushing 30. And I don't claim to fame. I have to pick something. Ooh, are you psychic in any way? Yeah. This is something I'm tapping into. I'm tapping into my psychic abilities because I've always had these, like, I've always had something there. My grandma, who I call her Boop Boop, my Boop Boop, she is very, like, intuitive, very psychic, witchy. She read tarot. I don't know. She's just intuitive. But she never really had the funds or anything like that to, like, really tap into it and focus on that. So I really wonder, like, what would have happened if she did, if she had, like, the freedom to do that. But I think I have her powers, like, I do, because also my older sister, she red eyes like a really, and yeah, when I was little, my grandpa died, and I was like 5. I barely really knew him, but he died, and I had a nightmare. I don't know if it was actually a nightmare, but, like, I saw a black shadow standing over my bed, and so I was screaming. I woke up screaming, and I shared a room with my sister at the time, and, well, she's still my sister, and I shared a room with my sister, and like, she woke up to me screaming, and, like, I don't know, I was, like, screaming, but I wasn't awake, so I woke up to her waking me up because I was screaming in my sleep. I don't know. But there was, like, a black shadow, and I had seen my grandpa, and he was like, "Get away from her." He was like, something like that. It's fuzzy now, but he was like, "Get away from her. That's my granddaughter." And yeah, then my sister woke me up, and that's what happened. And I told my mom, I told everybody, and I was like 5. And then the next night, a picture that we had of my grandpa hanging for, like, a while now had fallen. The next night, a picture of him fell. Weird, right? So I don't know what that means, but I think that's something. Yeah, but I was always really into that stuff. I had, like, unsupervised access to YouTube when I was a child, and I would watch like Gabby Hanna and Simply Nessa, if you know. They always had, like, paranormal activity story times, so I would watch those a lot. And there was also these, like, psychic twins who I would watch. Yeah, I was really into, like, paranormal stuff and just psychic things always when I was little. And I also remember my Boop Boop showing me, like, pictures of that she had where they were, like, orbs, and she's like, "These are ghosts. This is how you know when, like, they're ghosts or not." I don't know, I was just always really interested in that stuff, and nobody ever hid me from it, which I don't mind, and I'm not scarred or anything like that. I don't really feel too scared talking about ghosts because it's like they're like people, it's like energies, and if you're nice, they're probably nice. I mean, unless it's like a demon, but you know, you could always protect yourself from that. I mean, it's good to be safe, but whatever. Also, I watched, like, Sam and Colby. I don't know. I also heard a story, and I really do not think this is true at all, but apparently my house, basically my house was originally just, like, the first story, and then they built up so that my family could live here. But the first story apparently, and I don't know who told me this, I don't think this is true, but apparently the guy, like, got killed himself or somebody died in the house. So we always felt there was, like, a ghost, and my sister always felt that it used to be her room and now it's my room, but they always felt like there was, like, it was haunted a little bit. I don't know if it is haunted. like, I'm chilling. Yeah. Anyway, the question was, are you psychic? Maybe a little psychic. I don't really know what that means. Like, does psychic mean being able to predict the future, or is that like intuitive? Because I don't know. I get like being psychic and being intuitive mixed up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But I am tapping into my abilities, is basically what I'm saying. Because I lost that. And when you're little, you're able to tap into it more. That's what they always say. Like, kids can, like, sense other, like, entities or whatever. And, yeah, I lost that as I got older. But now I'm on my way. I think I'll be able to, like, read people. Because I don't know. I predict things. I predict and I see. I do, I have, like, predictions for the world, and I have predictions for all this stuff, and I do want to share them, but, like, I'm scared and I'm nervous that people are gonna be like, this bitch is crazy, lock her up. But whatever. I mean, there are so many other psychics in the world. I think I'm fine. Like, I do think I'm fine. And I also hesitate to share my predictions because if they're wrong, I'd kill myself. Like, I'd be so embarrassed. No. And they're not based on anything. At all. Oh my gosh. Actually, at the fair, this is gonna be the last thing I say. At the fair, there was a thing. It was literally just like a box, and on the box it said spiritual help, 5 cents. You could sit down, get some spiritual help, and bada bing, bada boom. I almost did it, but it was too crowded. It was way too crowded. I was like, I can't get any spiritual help in this situation. I can't. Like, I need to focus. But, and then next to it was like, love is God, and it was like the pride thing. I was like, I feel safe here. This is good. I would maybe get some spiritual help. But, yeah. Alright, that's all I have to say. Bye for today. Bye. Shut up. No. I was about to do it again, but it's like, no, you don't need to do it again. Like, we heard it the first 2 times. We heard you the first 2 times. Okay, bye.